Willie! Damn it, what? What?
Well, good morning.
Morning?
Good morning, bud. I'm glad y'all now awake.
The weekend is here.
Oh, hell, looky here.
And you know what that means?
Question mark.
Not sure what you mean.
Not at all, actually.
Wait, what?
It's time to sit back and relax. And time for some hopping fun with SAWTOB.
Good to know. You don't have to tell this bunny twice.
Every Saturday morning on SavageRat Entertainment.
Wait, what?
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Got to say, I like your style.
Have a good morning and enjoy your morning right
Ah well, boy needs a hobby.
You two give out sweet vibes.
with SAWTOB Saturday.
This is a really good way to start the day.
I highly look forward to it.
Come on, don't make me beg now. How about just lunch? Just the two of us. Just think of it, in an open field, sunny skies overhead. You own that beautiful outfit. Maybe some butterflies going by, the wind gently blowing. Just so, nice and peaceful. Nothing fancy, just, you and me.
Yeah, you can really paint a picture, huh?
You wanna make it a reality?
Sorry, little bunny boy, I'm just not interested you in that sort of way.
Oh, don't break a bunny's heart now.
It's not you, it's me. Okay, it's mostly you. As adorable as you are, you're just not my type. Just as, or more prettier than me.
Can I at least ask, if not me, then who? Who really is your type?
My type?
Oh man, Lily sure is always persistent with Millie. Imagine if one day she'd ever say yes. What a couple they'd be. I mean, just imagine. Andy, are you even listening? Andy!
Hmm?
You weren't listening at all, were you?
Listening to what?
That's a no. No, you weren't.
Sorry. Must have spaced out for a bit.
Not like you to do that. More or less. So, talk about imagining things. What were you thinking about?
No. It's nothing important. Hmm?
Tell me again why you're holding on to Andy's arm? 'Cause it's my fault. I accidentally broke Andy's glasses this morning by bumping into him. Oh dear! I'm so sorry. I should have thought. I didn't think I. Sorry about your glasses.
It's fine.
So I've been his eyes all day. I have to guide him around. I'm pretty sure glasses aren't cheap. Not his kind, anyway. Well, at least it ain't me this time. Normally I do the dumb stuff. Well, have fun being his eyes, I guess. I'm gonna go find some berries to nibble on. Want me to save you some? Yeah, sure. Maybe even Andy would like some. Did you want some berries to munch on, Andy?
Sure. Why not?
Be back later, then. I have to be his eyes until he can save up for new glasses. It's the least I can do for him. I can only imagine how little he sees right now. What if he can barely see at all? What if everything is a huge blur? Now more than ever, no matter what, I have to stick to him, just in case something happens. I'm just relieved he's not mad at me. Or at least he's not showing it.
Think we can go into town really quick?
Oh, sure. Did you want to do some trading? Even though, wouldn't that be hard if he can't see? Maybe he's so used to the contents of his bag that he's memorized the entire thing. He is smart after all. But wait, if people see us, and I'm holding onto his arm, they think we're... I'd die. I'd die of embarrassment. And knowing Andy, he'd pursue it. Just to get to me. Just to tease me like he always does. He'd make it worse. No, if I just explain that I broke his glasses, if they have that weird look on their faces, it's just a charitable act. Being his eyes for the day. They'd have to understand that.
Oh no. I have to use the restroom.
What? The restroom?
Yeah.
And so an obstacle begins. But it's my fault. Alright, I'll go with you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I broke your glasses. It's my fault. You probably can't even see much of anything right now. So I made a commitment to be your eyes until you get your glasses fixed.
Oh, those? Those are just for show.
What do you mean they're just for show?
I can see just fine.
Then what's the point in wearing them?
They add character. Well, sort of. I have a slight stigmatism. I can't see too close up, so they help me read. Other than that, I can see pretty clearly. I just wear them to wear them, really. I actually have another prescription pair in my backpack. You know, a spare. I just didn't take them out today, seeing how you were clinging on to me all day.
You mean this entire time we've known you never really needed to wear those glasses?
Practically.
Then why did you let me hold on to you since this morning?
I just thought you were being clingy. Far be it from me to tell you to let go. I really don't mind if you hold on to me.
I hate you so much right now.
Love you too, buddy. I still need to use the restroom. Do you still want to come along?
Heck no!
I made you something.
Wow, you made me something.
Yes. Here.
Wow, thanks.
It took me 30 minutes.
It's, neat and all, but, why did you make all the different kinds of faces?
That's one way to release your feelings.
Kidding me.
Wonderful day, huh, Andy? He's awfully quiet. Wonder what's up with him. Might as well ask, right? What's with the silent treatment today, Andy? What, did spatter get your tongue?
Stop that.
Huh? Sorry. I guess it wasn't the best joke, huh?
I told you to stop that.
Huh? Stop what?
Stop being that way near me.
I'm not sure if I understand.
I don't want you touching me. If you keep being that way, I might like you even more.
What? Wait, I mean, it's okay. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? It's okay to like your friends.
That's not what I meant.
Ah! Wait, he doesn't mean that way, does he? Does he really? It would explain a lot. He only praised me, even when he's so quiet today. I even heard stories of that, how people act sometimes around someone they like, but why? I don't think I fully understand. But don't you think we're kind of both young for that? I'm only still 14 and you're 16 after all. Kind of a big difference, don't you think?
I was joking, you know.
Why you? I don't know. How could you trick Master? I don't even. Gross.
You get what's happening, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I do. It's weird, isn't it? Like a weird physiology where Willie knows how to flirt with other girls, but really doesn't get it when the girls are flirting with him.
Okay, I think since we're alone, I can ask the real questions here.
Huh?
I don't get it with you. You're an orphan, just like Willie. No education. I had to teach you how to read and write. And yet you know of philosophy, intimacy, methods of ideology and idealism, even if proven false. You have a good idea of how the economy works here, even without me having to really explain it. Knowing all the costs of things without ever being told. Heck, even knowing some things are literal myth or mythology. So I must now know at this point, how in the world do you know all of this, while I still have to explain it to Willie, who is in the literal same boat as you are? I know Willie calls me a mystery, but you're literally a mystery and a half to me.
Well,
And don't say it isn't much of anything or just a thought either, since you really didn't explain it in the past comic either, even if it wasn't canon.
Yeah, I know the poorly drawn one. Alright. You see, alright. Don't think me bad, but...
Huh? Question mark.
I always kind of purposely like to eavesdrop on people.
Wait, what?
Well, ever since I was a baby bunny, as you can imagine, it gets really lonely. So I would purposely find someone talking to another. I'd hide behind a wall or a bush of sorts and just overhear their conversation. I always found it pretty fascinating on what people would talk about. Even if it was a bit lewd, mind you, of their time sharing the details with their best friend of that perfect night they had. But I always go around hearing what people had to say, every topic, and how enthralled they were talking about it.
You do know that's a literal breach of privacy.
Of course I do, but it's how I learned.
And you learned all that with just a year without knowing Willie?
No.
No?
Even when knowing Willie, whenever he took his naps, I'd run back into town again to listen to more people. It was kind of like a radio show for me. I mean, as you can imagine, I didn't quite understand everything at a young age. That some things didn't really click until I got older. That's when I learned more about that whole intimacy stuff, because just so happens, people just love to boast about it to their friends, as if it was some big achievement in their lives. It kind of amazed me on how deep a conversation would go into, and how enthralled people were just to talk about their favorite subject, even if it was clear that the other person they were telling it to had no real true interest in anything they had to say, but did it anyway because they knew they were making their friends happy. Talking about religion, love, the money they got, the hobbies they enjoyed, mythology, even the little things like fishing and board games that people would go on and on about. Even if, again, the person had no true interest, but like a true friend listened to them. I guess that's also how I became a good listener. Willie would go on and on about food and what he loves about it, even before meeting you. And even though I had no interest in it, I still learned to listen and be happy because just seeing the smile on his face was good enough. And I'd at least try to get into it like he did, even though I could never match the love of food like Willie does. But watching and listening to people and how they react is kind of how I learned everything.
And now?
I, still do, purposely.
But there's literally no need when I can teach you anything you want.
Honestly, I don't think it's about that anymore.
What do you mean?
Honestly, I just like seeing people react with their friends. Seeing them happy and laughing about topics. It's almost a comforting feeling knowing even if life can be hard, it's always nice to see friends and others interact with each other so nicely in some of the villages. Heck, even with bad conversation, I always listened in on. Whenever it was them fighting or something, and even me wondering why they can't just sit down and talk their problems through. Since yelling really doesn't solve anything. That if they could be just civil for a few minutes and calm down, that perhaps they could eventually reach a middle ground, or at least agree to disagree. But honestly, it's become such a habit for me at this point that it's like second nature to either hide in a bush or high up on a building ledge and overhear them all talking and interacting and hearing about a person's hobby, what makes them happy or upset. Really, I have no idea what caused me to like doing it, but it's a thing I kind of end up doing.
Ah well, boy needs a hobby. Guess that explains a lot about how you know the things you know.
I know it wasn't the best way, but, it was my way, I guess.
Again.